Okay, hello. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the ears off Silica's costume. So I pretty much just start out with this like cloth, fur, fake stuff. And I have already 2 big pieces cut out and 2 small pieces cut out in a lighter color. And then here I'm just showing you how that the lighter color will go on top of the darker color. I'm going to cut out the fur so it fits nicely and it doesn't look all gross. So pretty much I just take my fur and then I fold it in half to get the perfect size, because this is going to go on the other side of the stencils I already showed you that I cut out. So pretty much I'm just tracing what I already had cut out, so it's the same size all together and fits together very nicely. So I grab my X-Acto knife and I just cut out what I traced in the pink. And when I cut out, I try to only cut through the cloth and not through the fur, so that the fur doesn't look like it has a nice crisp cut on it. It looks all natural and it makes it easier to comb and fluff up, so it looks messy and not so put together. So I just do that to both of the sides. Right now I'm only cutting out one. Ow, I just knocked my knee into my desk. So here I'm just showing you what it looks like, and right now it looks really nice and clean, but I can fluff it up since I didn't cut the fur so nicely. So I'm just going to layer them together, cloth side to cloth side, and then cut out a stencil on the top, like cut out the fur on the top side and put in the white fur. Now in between the 2 sandwich layers, I'm going to put a cardboard piece so it holds its form nicely, and when it's on my head, it doesn't flop over. It's a nice straight ear, and it just holds and keeps its form pretty much. You guys are literally sitting on top of like a salt rock Himalayan lamp, and that's what I'm using as my tripod, so it's like really hard to get some angles to show you guys what I'm doing. I am so sorry. So here I'm just showing you what it will look like, kind of sandwiched all together. So what I'm doing now, I'm just taking a piece of the light foam and cutting it off. I was going to sew it together, but I feel like sewing it together will cause the fur to be matted, and I don't want to sew over top of the fur and have it lay down. So this is like a little testing hot glue, because I was so worried about the hot glue melting the actual fur. So once I found out that, hey, I can hot glue it, and I won't have the matted fur mess, I was like, yay, I can just glue the cloth parts together and it'll be fine. So I'm just getting really organized and brushing everything away, get my my working area nice. Checking on that little piece I already hot glued to make sure it wasn't melted. So I start hot gluing on the outside of the ear part, and this is the biggest part for me, was getting it like symmetrical and making sure everything fit together nicely, making sure my cuts were nice. And then I just kind of like put the cardboard piece in there and glued it down with it. One side of the ear, the fur goes upwards, and the other side, the fur goes downwards. I wanted to give it more of, I'm going to comb it in the opposite direction so it looks fluffier type of thing. Here's my angle of trying to show you what it'll look like. And now I'm just hot gluing the rest of that side together. And then I'll hot glue the other side and the other ear all together off camera and explain to you what I did. So now I finished the ears, I hot glued the white piece onto the brown pieces and then sandwiched them with a board where I put the cardboard in the middle, and then we're just gonna attach that onto my head like this. Alright guys, so as for the ears part, because I also didn't film a finished part of these little things, I'm so proud of these. They're so nice. They're so soft, and I'll, if I can find one, put a picture somewhere of me with the ears on. So when I finished these, I put a cardboard piece on the bottom and glued barrettes into them. It was like one on each side, but this one broke off, and it kind of looked like this. And the ponytail, because Silica has like pigtails, would go between here, so they kind of just fit snugly on there, and they looked nice. And I do have both of them. I do have both of them in my pile of cosplay, and they kind of just, is that right? No, that one's not right. That's right. Yep. Kind of just chill there, and they're big and so soft. Yeah, and then I made a tail. It's not as long as hers, but that's fine. It's, yeah. It's a tail. So it's just all of the same brown, dark brown material, and then at the end it's just a little bit of white at the end. And I know it doesn't exactly match the colors, but it's alright. And I kind of forgot to sew, so it's just like a straight hole, but it's okay. And then I kind of wore this around school, but I didn't want to wear the tail around school, so I made it so it just clips into these little pants, shorts things that I wore under the short skirt at school. So that's about that for the tail, and I'll probably put it on for you under the skirt and show you how it works. They're so soft.